Hi, this is Shirai again. I wanted to also give you some more questionable subjects that should come up about in the judicial court. Why are they sabotaging my civil liberties based on trying to cover up what they did to my identity? So if I am a private investigator or a government investigator, I'm going to look at, okay, who filed these court records? Who is she supposed to got a subpoena to appear in court and never received it? Who did all this behind her back in order to take control of her identification of goods? I never authorized no shelter, no my family members, none of the above. But I'm hearing that this is what they sneakily do in order to illegally get your information out there to whoever needs it. And they basically what they're doing is going around soliciting people's personal identity without their knowing and trying to de-verify these me and other people off the government system. In other words, they're switching our identity without our knowledge. And so therefore what's going on, they're telling me I can't be me, but I have the evidence. I send the proper authority, government authority, the information. Look at my medical records. It's highly improbable I could have all these ailments and still walk around and live. I have a thyroid, diabetes, I have cancer, things that they did to me by poisoning me. Someone poisoned my orange juice. But they trying to cover all this up by making it look like I'm incompetent and don't believe nothing I say. Or they're trying to cover, and also they're trying to cover up people being arrested under my identity when I have documentation and proof where I wasn't located. Also, how can somebody be arrested under my identification of goods when I have the actual documentation? Even back in 1988, I have information that I had sent the appropriate authorities based on the 90s credit report, and it doesn't show, and all of a sudden it shows up. It doesn't even make any sense. So someone's backdating and trying to change all the manipulating information for their own agenda. So I have a rare blood type. They're trying to take control of my files like I'm incompetent and then throw me in the streets and make it look like I'm not the original one by de-verifying me. This is a major national security issue, and I'm asking any government authority who cares about the United States sovereignty to look into it. Because if they've done this to me, my question is how many other citizens have they done this to? They said I squawked, so they're trying to take control of my actions and trying to institutionalize me. So in other words, from what this gentleman said, this is another tactic that they use. They're going to try to make it look like you're crazy, throw you in the street and arrest you and make you look like you're incompetent under the color of law abuse. So I'm finding this stuff out by secondhand information by people who are concerned about the United States sovereignty. So if they done this to you, how many people did they really de-verify as United States citizens? This is the question. It's basically causing an increase in the national debt. This is no joke. I wouldn't be on. I'm not a person that publicly uh, put myself out there, but I am desperate at this point because there is a problem, and they're trying to make me the problem when there is an issue with United States citizens' identity. So they're going to say, okay, she's mentally incompetent, so we can sit there and continue. All these people still work under her identity, and no one will believe her because we're going to send the feds and the CIA and the Department of Homeland Security that she's incompetent when she really isn't in order to cover up the truth. I will be concerned if I am a citizen of the United States. I pay taxes. Why are we having these kind of issues in this country? This is Sharon.